Welcome to the third edition of Vans and Stuff, the pickup show, filmed on location of the North Shore of Oahu during the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. I'm Tiff Casalis, I'm with Ashton Goggins and the really charming Tanner Gadoskas.
Hi guys.
Where Gadoskas come from?
Actually, it comes from Lithuania. Yeah, so like a real small little speck of a country up there in the Baltic.
When did your family emigrate?
Actually, my grandparents were both from Lithuania and they came over. Yeah, my dad's fully fluent in Lithuanian.
Have you been cooked for Lithuanian style food, your grandparents?
Yeah, actually, so that's so funny you say that. So when we were growing up, our grandma would always cook us Lithuanian style meals, and we had pickled herring was a big one, and goose liver and duck fat. But if we ate it, then we could have Domino's. So it's kind of like
Pizza.
Pizza.
I swear, you Goodings will do anything for a pizza party.
Oh, no, that's legit. I will. I'll wrestle people for pizza.
Why have you not thought about surfing for the Lithuanian team? I feel like they were there in Japan.
That would be like the Jamaica bobsled team coming out for the Olympics. If you really put that correlation right. I don't think the Olympics is in my future, but that would be awesome if one day a Lithuanian surfer was there, and I would support that wholeheartedly.
And now, Gossip Girl Relationship Edition. What we have?
Bruce Irons just showed up to the North Shore with his new Spanish girlfriend, Barbara Amerigo?
Amerigo? I think so. Amerigo? Whatever.
Bruce turned 40 on Saturday, and this is his first North Shore appearance since losing his sponsor, Ruka. The last time that Bruce showed up without a sticker on his nose, he went on a tear, got the cover of Surfer magazine, and locked in his Ruka deal.
Next one, Kyra and Jibo wedding.
The wedding of the season on the North Shore, one of the most widely attended weddings of the season. Kieran Jabor and Layla D. Me and Tanner didn't get the invites.
Oh, good. I'm stoked for the Jabors.
Jack and Julia have been dating for a year now. I've been with them at Sharkov a few days ago, and they are a lovely young couple. And most of people say she's a really good influence to him.
Everyone says that she was his lucky charm at the Pipe Pro last year, and I feel like it's been one good result after another for him this year. He seems like he's got his head in the right place, and he seems like the happiest I think anybody's ever seen him.
And now, for the news, let's speak about the pumping surf. The weekend we had was crazy conditions on the North Shore.
Yeah, 5 a.m. There's a 7-4. There's a select few of us, but this is our only shot. It's kind of hard to see right now, but we'll find out by the time we get out there.
5 o'clock actually, yeah. Made some coffee and ready to get out there. I was thinking it was gonna be 8 to 10 feet, but it looks kind of like 6 to 8. But it's always hard to tell in the dark.
Nick Marshall, 18, just trying to catch a couple waves at Pipe before the crowd comes in. I don't know, it doesn't look too big, probably like 8-foot, 10-foot sets.
My name is Michael Rodriguez, I am 23. Around 5:30, I'm super excited and same time really nervous. A couple guys in the water. You can't see everything.
Joel Chianca. Yeah, I had a new too. I woke up at 5, now it is 6 something. I just want to get out there and like get my one.
I feel like the time is like when the sun comes up over the mountain at like 8 o'clock or whatever it is. Yeah. I swear, you ask anyone and they'll all be like, yeah, once the sun hits it, it's gonna get good. I did see Makana Pang on a nuts right. It's like the best wave in the world. It's so close to the beach and you have all of like the heaviest hitters in the surf industry out at one time and you're like this close to them. You're like, hey, what's up? See how small this guy is?
Sit under all the big boys.
and hope they miss it. That's kind of the key at pipe. Once the sun hits it, kind of tends to turn on.
There will be good waves, but you can almost tell like as soon as the sun. Maybe it just looks better, but I swear,
Yeah.
like
That's
it
everyone's
heats up,
theory.
and it's like, yeah, you ask anyone, they'll say the same thing.
I'm sorry to ask this, but who all is in the world title race? Is there anybody outside of Kalohe?
Kalohe, Felipe, Jordy, Gabe, Italo.
So that's it.
That's the.
Gun to your head, who do you think is going to win the world title right now?
Right now, say it.
Okay, the breakdown on that is that Kalohe has an outside chance. He would be a hometown pick, but it's Italo or Italo.
Italo.
I hear it all the time this way.
I've never heard anyone say Italo.
Italo, you never heard that?
No.
It's happening like all the time now.
Italo.
It's Italo. Basically, it's Italo because they speak Portuguese, those guys. So it's a T. It's not a D. D. I don't know how you guess.
There's the explanation. How do you say it?
Italo.
Italo.
Yeah. A bit of local culture now. Haleiwa is the closest thing to a downtown on the North Shore, and I went there for a field trip. First time in Hawaii. I don't know anything about this place. Should I wait or we don't give a shit? Hey, from the Duncan brother. Fuck! We're here in Haleiwa Cafe. It took forever to get here because of the turtle traffic. Why the fucking turtles traffic is like this? Why there is no turtles and there's still traffic? This place was opened by Duncan Campbell of the Campbell Brothers in 1982. So Duncan, what does your cafe has to do with pro surfing?
It just so happened that in 1982, when we opened, was the first year of the Triple Crown. When Vans comes to town, it brings in a whole nother level of business for the North Shore.
Can you tell me about the Bonzer?
The Bonzer is a surfboard that my brother and I developed back in 1970s. It's the first three-fin design, which we've been evolving for the last 50 years.
Pretty old place, famous place. Welcome. Speaking about Bonzers, it leads us to the next section, butter knives. So we recently snatched an amazing board from Mikey.
I went to Haleiwa Cafe and then Duncan was like, hey, you know, if you want to borrow any board or whatever, like, you know, go for it.
This is actually I believe it's the last board Duncan shaped.
Remake of a 76 model or something like that. I don't know, but I've been staring at it every surf. The creations which survive are creations which desire.
Creations which survive are creations which desire
that the species gather life.
The species gather life and light into the image in, wow, similitude?
Similitude.
Similitude.
The image and similitude. Similitude.
English could be better. Of the higher evolution, which is the living universe.
It just works. Just how exaggerated the bottom is. I mean, when you're on a wave, any other board would just be like a boat. You know, when you got speed and you know, got a good wall, you can just step on the back and like the bottom just does its thing. And I rode it at pretty fun rock piles and then really fun rocky rides. Yeah, it just like draws the craziest lines and it's like a full time capsule.
When Mikey grabs a hold of boards like this, it's like you should just not even paddle out, you should just watch it. There's some magic in this thing. You know what he reminds me of is like Jimi Hendrix. He seems kind of soft-spoken. And then when he's playing his craft, it's just phenomenal. It's just like mind-warping.
Have you ridden some Bonzers?
I actually have. Not the same way Mikey was riding them though.
Kittens and lions now. What are you, kittens and lions, Tanner?
So I like this. This is really killer. Kittens are things I don't like.
Exactly.
And I don't like foo wax without a t-shirt or a wetsuit jacket on. That shit gets in your chest hair. That's a really trippy story after that. Leads to a lot of chest rashes. The lion is actually 2 lions. They're brothers, so it's Michael and Derek Ho.
Kick the tires, check the mileage. Has anybody gotten tubed at Pipeline more than Michael and Derek Ho?
Definitely not. And they're still going, so the mileage is still going.
I ran into Derek this morning about to paddle out at Pipe on a Coco Ho, what he calls a May hand-me-down.
Hand-me-down, that's epic. That's a family that just looks like they have a really good time. Yeah. Like, I almost feel like Coco's boards, though, get ridden by everybody. You know, because I've seen Mason riding them. It's like everybody just grabs those things. It must look amazing or something, I don't know.
My lion is a bottle shop next to the Haleiva Cafe. We went there for the first time since I'm here. I finally had a drink somewhere. And in this bottle shop there is good wine. Thank you. How
like
much
a
we
Bordeaux
love.
blend or
Yeah, Bordeaux, exactly.
Really?
I watched
Yeah.
her face light up when she walked in and saw some Bordeaux on the shelf. My lion this week is Nolan and Harry's mat session
Oh,
at
that
Rock
was
Piles.
insane.
Taking a mat to the North Shore and having a first session at Rock Piles when it's like 8 foot, ridiculous. But I just saw the clip of Harry getting a good one and Nolan going over the falls, and I was like, you guys are my lions. And my kitten this week is Rocky Point, because my whole life growing up, I assumed that Rocky Point was like this playful little skate park, which it can be, I'm told, but whenever I've surfed it, it's always like 4 to 6 foot and rising swell, and by the time I get out, you're taking like 10 footers on the head in like fucking 6 inches of water.
We had a session out there, Dane, me, and Macaulay Jones the other day that was doming. I didn't even catch a wave. I was so intimidated because there's no channel. I was just like, what the fuck am I gonna do once I catch it?
That's the difference.
Ride
isn't
it to the beach.
It's just gas chambers lefts and giant Rockies rights, like pinnacling onto like 3 feet of water. And you always end up there at least once.
This is the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as I did with the company of those 2 charming young men. Thank you,
88.
Tyler, for having with us. Do you want to sign us off?
I'd love to sign you off, so thank you for giving me the opportunity. Guys, it's been a true treat to the pickup.
To pizza and beer.
And my mystery beverage that's just about to be done.